Plaintiffs Tisha Hinton and Odessa Tabron say they don't know the defendant, but they know of him because he used to work with Tisha's stepfather. Tisha claims the defendant is known to be a drunk and a crackhead, and they're suing him today because he backed his car into Odessa's car, causing damages to the vehicle. Defendant Dewey Hedgepath admits he used drugs and alcohol for 28 years, but insists he's been clean for 5 years. And he just recently received his diploma after dropping out of high school 31 years ago. Dewey insists Tisha's the one who hit him. And after the accident, she and her boyfriend were threatening and harassing him. So he's countersuing.
Start with you all.
Well, Your Honor, we don't know Dewey. We just know of Dewey. My stepfather used to work with him. And he is known to be a crackhead and a drunk. The reason why I say this is because when I've seen plenty of crackheads before, and when I see one, I do know one.
Can I say something?
Yes.
Your Honor, I used drugs and alcohol for 28 years. I've been clean for 5 years.
Good.
I like the way that I turned my life around. At age 16, I decided to drop out of high school. I have a high school diploma. I got
good.
June the 8th.
When did you get that? This year?
Yes, sir.
And how long ago had you dropped out?
31 years ago.
Great. And you've been clean for 5 years?
Cigarettes for 3 years.
Good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Did you go to treatment or something?
Yes, I did.
How many
I went
times?
I think 5.
Okay.
The last time I just decided to use the tools that I had, just going back and
Now,
forth
when you
to
were
treatment.
going the other 4 times, was that because people forced you?
I decided to go.
All 4 times?
Well, yeah, one time. One time, my wife was going to put me out.
Yeah, so that wasn't voluntary.
So it won't, yeah.
Go ahead. What else you want me to know about your background?
Now, and I don't really know Tisha 40. I heard her name was 40.
What does 40 mean?
I guess because she drank 40s. I don't know. I don't know. That's her street name. I heard that. I don't know if...
Let me hear from you, ma'am. Why are you suing him?
Well, the reason why I'm suing him is because in June, I was involved in a car accident. I was driving my grandmother's car. I was coming down the street, and Dewey was parked on a one-way street. He was talking to my stepfather. He was parked on a one-way street. He wasn't all the way parked right. When I was coming past, I don't know if it was the clutch or he was just rolling back or however he did it, he just backed up and hit my grandmother's car. I got out and tried to talk to him about it. He asked me, and he begged me not to call the police. He said, please don't call the police, because he had no license and no insurance. So I told Dewey, I was like, well, this is not my car. I was like, my grandma get off work at 4 o'clock. I'm going to see what my grandma want to say about it. I didn't call the police at that particular time because my stepdaddy, he said Dewey would pay it, that Dewey had his own business and this and that and another. So he told me that he was going to pay it. So I believed that Dewey was going to pay it. But he didn't ever pay the money, so the next day, I went and made a police report.
All right. Do you have that with you today?
Yes, sir.
And, sir, what do you want to tell me about it? She says that you caused the accident, and you told her you had no license and insurance, so you asked her not to file a police report, and that later you agreed to pay.
Well, no, I didn't. I didn't say that I would pay. I didn't say don't call the police. She, when... I was parked.
Did you have license and insurance?
No, sir.
You missed that part.
Yeah, I had insurance. I thought I didn't, but it was insurance on it. But I don't have a driver's license.
Your Honor, I got this insurance paper, and it says that he didn't have insurance at the particular time.
What else you want to tell me?
Yeah, and my truck was parked in front of the store. Her stepfather is standing on the side of the store, the guy that worked with me. I just pulled up and asked him, did he have my money? So I'm talking to him through the driver's side window with my foot on the clutch and the brake. As I was talking to him, I heard a bam, somebody hit my truck. So that's when he said, oh, you done backed into my mother-in-law's car.
He said that?
Yeah, of course he gonna say that.
What did you say?
I got out the truck and walked around my truck and looked at it, and that's when she pulled on the side of the store, because I'm thinking that's what she was trying to get to talk to her stepfather. And she got out and said, my grandmother's gonna kill me because she just got the windshield fixed in the car. I found out that she had beef with somebody in the hood. Not only did they knock the windshield out of her car, they knocked the windows out of her apartment as well. That was the reason for her not wanting to call the police.
Ma'am, what emotional distress are you suing him for?
Because at the time, I had my nephew in the car, And then my grandma, I had to take my grandma through all these different problems with going back and forth to the court, because we took and went to court in Raleigh. But when we got there, he denied it. He said motion. He wanted a motion.
Do you have your estimate for repairs?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, having an accident and denying responsibility is not a claim that would result in emotional distress. People have accidents all the time.
And then I had went to chiropractic twice.
Okay.
I wasn't able to go back because I didn't have the funds and I didn't want to involve
All
my
right,
grandma
let's see what you have there with regard to your chiropractor.
No, I didn't
or
have
are you
the
suing
bill.
for future?
I just had the papers.
You're suing for future? All right. Do you have anything that indicates that you've either gone to a chiropractor or that you will need to go in the future?
No, sir.
Okay, because you have to have something to indicate that you require that. Let's get to your counterclaim for $2,926. Why are you suing her?
On 2 accounts. I was driving by where she lived, and her and her boyfriend throwed up gun signs and said N-word, that we gonna kill you.
You're suing for emotional distress because they pointed their finger like they were gonna shoot you.
Right.
But they had no gun.
Yeah.
Let me see your police report.
This right here, those are the pictures of the accident.
Now I want to see the police report regarding this threat of your life.
I don't
that
have
you're suing about.
All I have is a statement because they stopped the person that was behind me and told her to tell him that we're going to kill him, shoot up his truck.
Now, did you all tell the police any of this?
No.
So you didn't really feel threatened?
Well, I didn't call the police.
Okay, yeah, and you wouldn't if you don't really feel threatened. People who feel that they're about to be killed and they really believe they're about to be killed, they call the police for protection.
This is an estimate for the damage to my truck.
All right, and why do you think she owes you?
Because she hit me.
Good enough. All right.
Your Honor.
Yeah.
Can I show you the pictures?
Nope.
Oh.
Doesn't matter.
Because I was
You
hitting
were
back.
automatically negligent because you drove without a valid license.
No.
If you had obeyed the law, this wouldn't have happened. But you disobeyed the law. All right, so ma'am, all I can grant you is the car damage for $895. Emotional distress, I won't award just because you had an accident. That happens every day. Emotional distress is awarded whenever there's extreme and outrageous conduct that causes severe stress. Therefore, $895 is your judgment, and yours is dismissed because you were negligent by breaking the law. Have a good day. Judgment for the plaintiff.
Hi, Judge Mathis. My name is Greta. My question is, if my criminal record has been expunged, is it illegal for me to state on a job application that I do not have a criminal record?
Actually, Greta, once your record is expunged, you can legally say that you have no convictions when you're filling out an application for a job, and the employer is not allowed to even ask about convictions that have been expunged, and that is legally removed from your record. So put down no when they ask you whether you've been convicted of a crime, because that's the purpose of getting the expungements. Good luck.